Stakeholders urge to support government to promote good governance. Anambra government intensifies clampdown on illegal revenue collections. United States urges Nigeria to maximize agricultural potential. Amnesty International accuses Myanmar military of fresh war crimes. Good morning and welcome to the news. I am David Opwasile. The Deputy Governor of Anambra State, Dr. Okeke, has called on community leadership and organizations in the state to support the government to tackle challenges facing the residents. The Deputy Governor who made this call when the newly elected executives of Enugu Youth Council, EYC, paid him a courtesy visit in his office at the Government House, Oka. Correspondent Emmanuel Okonkwo filed in the report taken from our studio.
Deputy Governor Okeke, while commending the group on their lofty vision and plans for Enugu community, especially the youth wing, encouraged them to use their new position to serve the people and desist from embarking on projects that is beyond their capacity, but ones that can be completed within available resources. Dr. Okeke, however, charged leaders of various groups in the state to create human capacity building oriented programs that will help enhance the living standard of the citizenry, assuring them of government support.
I expect you to be proactive. Don't sit at home and expect manna from heaven. You have to do your own. And you can rest assured that will help.
Earlier, the president of EYC, Mr. Kenechukwu Okeke, thanked the deputy governor for his various good works in Enugu community and called for more government interventions. Mr. Okeke further disclosed that among the numerous plans the new executive has for Enugu youths is skill acquisition, training and empowerment aimed at getting the youth skillfully busy in order to keep them away from crime and criminality.
The mission is to make sure that some of our youth are employed, and first we want to create empowerment. We want to create empowerment by skill acquisition, make them to have something doing.
The Anambra State Commissioner for Trade and Commerce, Dr. Christian Madubuku, says the ministry will never relent in apprehending illegal revenue collectors in the state. Chibuzo Okoye has details.
Who made this known while parading two suspected illegal revenue collectors in Oka, said that the state government is determined to rid Anambra State of illegal revenue collectors. The commissioner, who regretted the economic loss the state is passing through, which is as a result of the activities of the revenue thieves, wants those still engaging in the illicit business to stop immediately or continue to face the full wrath of the law.
Bad news is this: if they continue to operate, we will not relent in hacking on them and to make sure that we flush them out of the state. The state does not belong to them. The state belongs to the Anambra State government, and the revenue belongs to the Anambra State government. We must stop at nothing in collecting our revenue. From here, they will march to the court, and from court, they will go to prison.
The two men arrested at Onitsha were Mr. Amechi from Opanam Delta State and Samuel Orano from Onitsha, Anambra State. In Oka, it's been Chibuzo Okoye for ABS News.
University Preparatory Secondary School Benin City, Edo State, has emerged champions in this year's Zonal Secondary Schools Road Safety Club Quiz Competition. RS5 zone of the Federal Road Safety Corps comprises Anambra, Delta, and the Edo states, from where the participating schools were drawn. The report. 10 schools contested for the grand prize, and after a 2-round elimination process, 5 schools logged it out for the finals. Community Secondary School Oko came second, while Torchbearers Academy Benin City, Edo State, came third. Dr. Boboyo Eyemi, the Corps Marshal, Federal Road Safety Corps, represented by the Zonal Commanding Officer, Assistant Corps Marshal Kehinde Adeleye, said the quiz competition will help to further educate members of the society on the rules guarding the roads, and reiterated that road consciousness should be a collective responsibility.
A strategy to encourage our youth to imbibe safety consciousness while they still can. You see, majority of us here, I don't even know, are already dry fish that cannot be baked in our use of the roads. I don't know, I'm closer to 60 than 50. So you can't blend dry fish. I'm already used to so many ways of wrongly using the road or using the road unsafe.
Speaking at the event, the Anambra State Commissioner for Basic Education, Professor Kate Omenowa, represented by the Acting Director Educational Services, Lady Vera Obalo, who called for a minute silence for the pupils of Ugwoba Primary School Oba, who lost their lives in a fatal road crash recently, said following the incident, the state government is now working in collaboration with the Federal Road Safety Corps in the state to set up appropriate road furniture near schools located close to major roads.
Commander, Federal Road Safety Command, Anambra State Sector Command, and Ministry has been synergizing towards establishing road safety club in all the primary and secondary schools. And in addition, making road safety a subject in schools to enlighten children from their early years.
On his part, the Anambra State Sector Commander, Mr. Andrew Kumapai, called for the full inclusion of road safety principles into the school curriculum at both primary and post-primary levels.
The road safety club, both NYSC, secondary and primary school, is embarking on awareness campaign along major street in Oka Metropolis with the distribution of flyers and direct public education to road users.
Earlier, members of the Corps, Special Marshals, members of the Federal Road Safety NYSC Club, and secondary school students embarked on a roadshow within Oka City to further drive home the need for road safety consciousness and lay emphasis on the theme of the day, which was creating road safety awareness on the youth, catching them young. In Oka, I am David Obokwase reporting for ABS News. In commemoration of this year's Children's Day celebration, Anambra State Fire Service has put selected school children through basic fire safety procedures. The lecture held at the Fire Service headquarters Oka was aimed at equipping the children with elementary knowledge of firefighting standards with regards to domestic fire control. Correspondent Daniel Ezigwe reports.
The pupils also have theoretical and practical sessions on fire management, including what to do when there is fire outbreak, how to put out fire, and the numbers to call in the event of fire outbreak. Where there was a mock demonstration of fire control, the children also toured facilities at the fire service complex. The chief fire officer and director of the Anambra State Fire Service, Engineer Martin Abuli, said it was crucial to inculcate early consciousness of fire safety and control on kids, prepare them for the task of dealing with its benefits as well as its menace.
What we're actually doing is catching them young. We call it fire safety for children on the day of a Children's Day celebration. We decided to bring the children from all over within Anambra State, those of them who could make it, to come to our fire station to look at what we have and equally to educate them, to sensitize them properly on what fire safety is and the act of fire prevention. So today you can see children, they are here with some of their parents. So they're here today to celebrate that.
On her part, Mrs. Uche Umejiako, who led the pupils to the event, said the visit was to satisfy the pupils' curiosity on fire management and to also keep their eyes open to the dangers of fire abuse.
Sometimes when we teach some things we teach in the school, it's all about theory without it being practical. And sometimes the children, they ask a lot of questions that you, because you're not trained to answer those questions, you can't really answer them. So they've been asking a lot of questions since we've been doing all these trainings and talks and all that. So I said, you know what, let me bring them here. They're in a better position to answer the various questions. So the kids we brought is just a portion of the children we have in the school. So, and I'm so glad they came here because they got to ask them those questions that they asked us that we don't really have the perfect answers to, and they got the right answers. And as you can see, when we were being taught, they were scribbling, they were writing, making notes and all that.
The pupils, who had taken their turns putting out a miniature fire in a mock fire control, said, among other things, that they had understood the concept of fire and what to do when there is an outbreak.
I have learned what to do when there is fire at home. Learned how to stop fighting to the next tree. Then they find the clothes and wait out of the window so that someone can come and help.
Learned how to use the fire extinguisher, and I've learned that anytime there's fire, we should not pour out on it. It's not to get worse. How to use the fire extinguisher and the true components of fire.
There were also exchange of souvenirs between the pupils and the fire service boss. In Oka, Daniel Ezigwe, ABS News.
The United States Consul General in Lagos, Mr. John F. Bray, has urged Nigeria to leverage on its vast agricultural potential to create wealth and boost its economy. Bray made the remark in Lagos at the African Food and Products Exhibition, which was organized by the Nigeria-American Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Bray, who was represented by the Chancellor U.S. Commercial Services, Brent Omadol, said the world knew Nigeria as the oil powerhouse of West Africa and not as an agriculture-rich nation, adding that the narrative must change. Earlier, the national president of the Nigerian-American Chamber of Commerce and Industry, NSCC, Mr. Oluwatoyin Akomolafe, noted that the chamber sought to utilize AFPE to improve profitability and sustainable global competitiveness for Nigerian SMEs. And on business news now, the chairman Antotorino Investment Nigeria Limited, Mr. Anthony Dike, has said that real estate business is the new style of making genuine money as the company holds investment summit in Oka. Chibuzo Koye has the details.
Addressing participants at the summit, Mr. Dike, who said that Antotorino Investment and Networking Company Limited actually started 6 years ago in Lagos State, explained that the company is now a brand name in genuine real estate business, as any land or property acquired from them is genuine, safe and secured. Mr. Dike, who noted that they have lands at Ibejuleki, Lagos, Nkwele Zunanka, Umueri, Kanu, and Abuja, as well as partnering with the state government in marketing Eagle Estate, maintained that the company is out to empower people financially, even as he called on the Anambra to start bringing their investments home in the spirit of Akuluno mantra.
We actually want to make people understand that real estate business can fetch you money without investing too much or even investing anything. The country is hard, people need multiple streams of income. That's why we're coming up with this.
Two of the participants, Mr. Okechukwane from Enugu State and Mrs. Ifeoma Tabo, said that they have learned a lot about the dynamism of real estate business from the investment summit.
A lot of money to be made from getting involved in the business, and I hope as I go out and think about everything I learned and convince myself to go into the business, I'll explore.
The company equally said that anybody that helps in marketing their lands anywhere in Nigeria will get 10% bonus and some other incentives depending on the size of the transaction. A question and answer session featured at the summit in Oka. It's been Chibuzo Koye for ABS News.
And now to the foreign scene, Myanmar's army is committing fresh war crimes against ethnic groups in Rakhine State, human rights group Amnesty International has said. In a new report, Amnesty accuses the army of carrying out extrajudicial killings, torture and arbitrary arrests amid an operation against an ethnic Buddhist guerrilla force. The army has denied the allegations. Soldiers were previously accused of mass human rights violations against Rohingya Muslims in Rakhine in 2017. More than 70,000 people fled the country as a result of the crackdown on the ethnic minority group. The military launched new operations in the area this year after being instructed by the government to crush the Arakan army rebels. And then to sports news, unified world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua says he will only feel he has made it in boxing if he captures Deontay Wilder's WBC title. The 29-year-old faces Andy Ruiz Jr. on Saturday and told BBC Sports he does not feel burnt out as a fight week begins for the first time in a decade. Saturday's fight at Madison Square Garden will see him end 9 months of inactivity, during which talks with wider have yielded nothing in the shape of a historic contest where one man could win all 4 heavyweight world titles for the first time. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television. Subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/ABS Radio TV Online. You can follow us on Twitter at ABS Radio TV and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. Now the main points again before we go. Stakeholders have been urged to support government to promote good governance. Anambra government has intensified clampdown on illegal revenue collections. United States has urged Nigeria to maximize agricultural potential. Amnesty International has accused Myanmar military of fresh war crimes in Rakhine. And that is the news at this time. I am David Opopasele, thanking you for joining us this morning.